guys, welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, welcome to Views by Beck. Thank you for joining me in this video. If you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, which is typically every Monday, you will be notified immediately so you don't miss out. This video is a little bit, it's different. It's different in the sense that these are things that I do talk about behind closed doors. I never really talk about it on a public platform. However, I realized that a lot of people may not really know these things. Therefore, I decided to put it on a public platform since I do have one. And whoever may be in need of this information, please feel free to watch it till the end, comment what your thoughts are. If you have any further questions or you have any situations that you need me to give you my take on, please feel free to reach out to me. My social media handles are going to be on the screen, as well as my email address. So you can contact me and let me know whatever situations that you may find yourself in and need a little bit of input or advice on. I'll be more than happy to help you out with that. So I'm gonna get right into this video. If she does these things, she's not the one. Okay, this is about dating. This is about relationships. This is not about marriage. Obviously, you must have passed dating and relationships to get to marriage. So this is just dating strictly and relationships. So in this video, I will be highlighting some things that if a lady does or a woman does, it indicates that she's not the one for you. Okay, so as a man, this video is really catered or curated for men. Okay, however, it is also beneficial for some ladies to watch this if you are also in a dating phase, so that you can see some of the things that you may actually be doing without knowing that you're doing these things, so that you can work on them. Okay, if you are wondering why your relationships and your love life is just not moving anywhere, these are some of the things that you may be doing without realizing that you're doing them. So it is important to pay attention and pinpoint whatever one that you may be doing so that you can work on it. And for men, this video is actually for you. I will create another video after this one that will be uploaded after this video that is for women. So for women to know what, if men do X, Y, and Z, he's not the one for you. Because I feel like there is really no manual for dating. You know, it's like you're a child and then you start growing up and then you start liking, you know, a guy or a girl, and then you, because of you like them and emotions, you start dating them without really being guided on how to date, right? And then you end up with relationships that are not really working for you. And for men, most times you go from one relationship to another relationship, and at the end of that relationship, you're broke. You go to another one, you spend all your money, you're broke again. Another one, it's just like, you're just wasting money, right? So we're gonna get into this right away. And hopefully this will save you some money, and hopefully you'll meet the right one and end up, you know, having a wonderful and successful relationship. So we're gonna get into it. If she does these things, she is not the one for you. Number one, if she's always looking to spend your money, take me out to eat. I need to get my nails done. I need to get my hair done. You know, I have this bill I need to pay. Let's go shopping. If that is all that she says to you, or the only thing you guys talk about, or the only time she contacts you is when she wants to go shopping, when she wants to eat. Every time you talk to her, hey, how you doing, sweetheart? And she's like, hey, what's up? I'm hungry. You want to, you know, pick me up and take me out to eat. If that's the only thing that she says every time you talk to her, she's a liability. Okay? She's a liability. You don't need a liability. Another example of a liability is if she has horrible financial management. So you have situations where the woman might only contact you when they want to go out, or that's all they talk about. They want to go out. They want you to spend money on them. You know, the other instance is someone that does not require you to spend all your money on her. However, she has horrible financial management. This is important. Why? Because if you decide to take it to the next level and get into a serious relationship with this person or get married, when you get married, you become one. Your finances are now one. If she or he has horrible financial management skills, you're both going down. Okay? So you want to make sure that he or she does not have horrible financial management. And if they do, and you notice these things, and this may be the only horrible thing about that person, you may try to take care of that situation and fix that problem before you get into a long-term, serious, committed relationship, marriage, right? You want to make sure you address that problem, because that is a huge problem, and it will be detrimental to your finances as a family once you actually take that bold step to becoming a family. So this is why that particular point is important. Of course, while you're dating someone, as long as she's spending her own money, you may not care, right? But if she has horrible financial management skills, then it will matter once you become married or have a long-term relationship and become one. That will actually matter. So you have to keep an eye out for those things. Number 2 is she never asks about your growth, your business, or your ideas. You know, a lot of women do this. A lot of women are trained to believe that men they don't have emotions. They do have emotions, they believe, but they believe that it doesn't matter, right? Because men in society, some societies, they're trained to not express themselves, their emotions. They're trained to, don't cry, you're a man, man up. You know, all those phrases that we embed in our men as children, they grow up with this mindset. And as a result, a lot of men are walking around and they're emotionless. They're just like blank, and they're unable to tap into emotion because they've been trained to keep quiet and nip it. Stop crying. You're a man, man up. So as a result, some women also feel as though, it's all about me. You don't have emotions. You don't matter. I'm the one that's crying today, so you have to attend to me. It doesn't matter how you're feeling about the situation. Men are always required to just boss up and not say anything or not feel anything. So as a result, when you're dating a female, she may only talk about herself. Very selfish, if you ask me. Very selfish, okay? There's this phrase that says, happy wife, happy life. That phrase is so wrong on many levels. It's wrong simply because you can't just pinpoint one person's happiness. A relationship is 2 people, okay? A man and a woman. So happy wife, happy life. What happens to the man, right? I truly believe that if you want your household to function and to be a happy, peaceful home, the man is the leader of the household. That's number 1, undeniable. He is the head of the household, right? He's to lead the household. If this man is not happy, how are you expecting him to actually lead your household? He has to be happy. Emotionally, he has to be happy. He has to be stable. He has to be fulfilled. He has to be happy in order for him to actually lead with love, right? Otherwise, you will have a very cranky man on your hands. And I don't know how many wives or what wife actually want a cranky man on their hands. I don't want a cranky man on my hands, okay? As a result, I realize and I know that it takes both couples or both individuals in a relationship to actually be happy for the relationship to work and for the home to be happy. If it's just happy wife, that means that the man's needs does not matter. You don't care about him. You don't ask him how his day is going. You don't ask him how he's feeling. You don't ask him about, the situations with his friends and, his other relationships with friends and his family. You don't ask about these things. And it's wrong. He matters as much as you matter. It's an equal thing. So if you are a woman and you go on a date and all you talk about is yourself, I, sweetheart, you are going to be single for a very long time until you change that, because no man wants to just sit there while you only talk about yourself. That's very selfish. So as a man, if you are with a woman and all she talks about is herself, she never asks about your growth. A woman is supposed to help, a helpmate, right? I'm going to help lift you. I'm going to help support, which means I have to inquire about your businesses. I have to inquire about your ideas. I have to inquire about your growth, right? And if I'm not doing these things as a woman, I'm not the one for you. It's that simple, okay? I don't care what I look like. I don't care how physically attracted you are to me. But if these core things are not there, men, she's not the one for you. Stop wasting time in relationships that are not serving you. Okay? And they're not going to lead anywhere. And even if you force it into marriage, what's going to end up happening is divorce. Okay? Because at some point, you will be so frustrated to the point that your life sucks. You're miserable. You're going to run out of that relationship. So please be mindful. Don't start something that has no deep rooted core. Okay? Everything is not about looks, men. I know that you are attracted based on sight, but everything is not about looks, especially when you're thinking of a long-term relationship. So don't ignore these things, okay? It's very important. Now, number 3 or 4, if she entertains other men. So this point is a little bit tricky. This is why it's tricky. If she has a man friend, quote unquote, if she has a man friend that comes to do different things for her, you know, I have a man friend that fixes my fridge. I have a man friend that fixes my television. I have a man friend that fixes, you know, this and this and this and this. You have to be mindful. I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I'm trying to, what I'm alluding to. So you have to be mindful. There's nothing wrong with being friendly as a woman. Absolutely nothing wrong, right? However, if you start to deeply entertain other men while you're dating someone or in a relationship with someone else, that's wrong. And men, if this is happening to you, she's not the one for you, because if she's truly the one for you, you would be the only thing that she wants to actually look at, spend her time with, and do things with. There really would not be much use of male friends. So that's that. The next point is this. If she is not available to or for you when you need her. So I think point number 2, I talked about if she only talks about herself, right? I saw something online in a situation where a guy lost, I believe it was his grandmother or someone very, very close and special to him. He lost this family member of his, and his girlfriend was at, I think, a baby shower of her best friend or something of that, something like that. And he contacted her and told her, I really need you right now. Backtrack. When she lost someone, he flew out of state to go meet with her in order to console and comfort her and to be there for her, right? Left work and everything to go be there for her. Now, fast forward, he actually lost someone close to him, and he contacted her and told her that I need you right now. I need you to be here for me. I'm going through this really, really tough time, and I need you here. She was at a baby shower, her best friend's baby shower, and her response was that her best friend really need her right now. She can't leave the baby shower. The baby shower hasn't even started yet. Mind you, she's been there for a while. Baby shower hasn't started yet. When I read this, I was so upset. I took it so personally, simply because men are trained not to speak, express their emotions. And for a man to say, I need you, that's major. That is huge. For a man to actually be going through something so deep to him, and for him to actually, usually men go through things and they don't talk about it, right? They tell you, I'm fine, or I'm good, right? Boss up, I'm good. But for a man to actually say, I need you, as his partner, you are supposed to run, leave, drop, whatever it is that you're doing, and be there for that man. So men, if you will ever find yourself in situations where you need your partner and you're telling her, I need you right now, can you please be here for me right now? And she's unable to, and she doesn't, not that she's out of state or anything like that, like she chooses not to, she's not the one for you. I'm so sorry to tell you. She's getting her nails done, getting her hair done, or hanging out with her friends. And she's like, oh, I'm hanging out with my friends right now. I'm going to see you tomorrow, or whatever the case may be. You made it really clear that you needed her there, and she did not show up when you needed her and dropped whatever she was doing. She's not the one for you. Don't be bamboozled by the sweet messages the day after. Stop. She's not the one for you. You should know that. Okay. Another thing is, if she's not interested in your passion or your purpose, and all he talks about herself, right? It goes with the other point, growth. If she's not interested in your growth, your passion, your purpose, if you both have a business and all she talks about is her business, growing her business, and she never really inquires much about your business or tries to help you with your business, she's not the one for you. So this kind of sums up the emotional part of what I was talking about. It's called emotional blackmail, right? So if she only talks about her emotions, and at the drop of a dime she starts crying, and she tries to manipulate situations by crying or becoming so emotional and actually ignoring the fact that you're human and you also have emotions as a man, then she's not the one for you. This is called emotional blackmail. Okay. And women do this a lot. They tend to do it a lot because we are emotional people, emotional creatures. We tend to overuse that emotion in relationships, and it's completely wrong. It's called emotional blackmail. So if she's only concerned about her emotions and she doesn't really care about how you feel about certain situations, if you guys have to make a decision and she's not concerned about how you are going to feel about the outcome of the decision that's being made, and she's only concerned about herself, she's not the one for you. Cheating is another point. That's a whole new video. But clearly, in case you don't know, if she is caught cheating, keyword, if she's caught cheating, because I know that there are some men that are very insecure. So they may think someone's cheating on them, even though the person's not cheating. It's just your insecurity that's working. However, if you have proof and you know for a fact that she is cheating, if she has been caught cheating, or you saw messages that actually alludes to cheating, we all know what this would look like, then she's not the one for you. It's very clear, okay? This goes for men too, but I'll talk about that in the next video. I don't care what the reason is. I'm sorry. There is actually no reason for cheating. If someone cheats on you, man or woman, if anybody cheats on you while you're in an exclusive relationship with that person, you need to leave. Okay? That's not love. Because if they loved you enough before they made that decision, no one just jumps into it. Okay? Before that decision was made, it's a conscious decision that you make. Before that decision was made, they would think about you, how you would feel, no matter what you guys are going through. Okay? I don't care. There is no excuse at all for cheating. Because if they didn't think enough about you in that moment to say, if I were to move forward and do this, how will my partner feel? If they didn't think about how you are going to feel, your feelings at all, you need to leave that relationship. That person does not love you. Love does not hurt. Okay, guys, I know a lot of people, they get cheated on and they stay, oh, he or she's going to change. It only happened one time. Boo-hoo. I don't care. It might take 5 more years, 10 more years, but they're going to do it again. If they were capable of doing it the first time while you were both in an exclusive relationship, they can do it again. Okay? That's lack of self-control. You don't need that in your life. Lastly, I'm going to talk about compassion, respect, and boundaries. Men, if a woman lacks compassion, these are natural things for women. If she lacks compassion, respect, boundaries, respect, especially respect, if she talks to you anyhow she like, get out of my face, and throws your stuff out, you know, I'm going to kick you out, I'm going to call the cops on you. All of these things, if she lacks that level of respect for you, she's not the one for you. You are never going to feel like a man in your home. Okay? If she constantly calls the cops on you, throws your things out, you know, all of these crazy things that some women do, she's not the one for you. Okay? I hope this video was helpful to you, men. Please feel free to comment and let me know what your thoughts are. If you have alternative thoughts, alternative ideas, let me know in the comment section. I would love to read them and hear from you. Please stay tuned for the next video. The next video will actually be addressing what to look out for as a woman when you're dating, what men will do that will let you know that they're not the one for you. I'm also going to create another video for friendships. This is so important. It's going to be 3 different videos. So guys, stay tuned. Subscribe if you have not subscribed, and also hit the notification bell so that you will be informed whenever I upload a new video. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.